Pinky check. Right.
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
They'll run with a former Ole Miss Rebel, Jordan Wilkins. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. These are his numbers from last week's contest. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
And that's incomplete.
The second down pass intended for...
Charles, we get a look there at the draft class for this offense. What do you make of it?
Overall, I like the balance of the guys that they selected because, to me, they got a few guys who can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the future as well. They've got some guys who might need a year or two on the practice squad, so then we'll find out if they can actually play.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. They have come to... After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. On first down, it's Wilkins, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down, it's Wilkins. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Wilkins. That's good for a Colts.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Sheldon Day forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. 21-0 our score after 1.
Nothing.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
The passing game. They'll run on first down. Wilkins, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the carry, it's Wilkins, and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Taken down at the
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
brings up 3rd down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And
that's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore.
Watch my board. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
they'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Intended for
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
brings up 2nd and 10.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
This
38.
offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Right there on the coverage to knock that ball away was Mike Hughes.
It's 2nd.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. The Colts with a first red zone opportunity in the ball game. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Touchdown. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. The 1st down pass.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half.
2-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This one into the hands of Burton. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and inches at the Vikings 48-yard line.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking for Campbell downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we hit halftime. And just... on 1st down, it's Wilkins. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Sheldon Day.
The tackle there by Sheldon Day.
A gain of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And that one incomplete. Had some... They'll run on 1st down. Wilkins. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
The pass.
To throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this... They'll set up to throw. Connecting with Burton here over the middle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. He'll look to throw.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Now this one complete on the slant route, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Grabbed there by Zach Pascal, and he's one of those guys that often people forget are even on the roster, but when you look up at the end of the game, he's produced over 600 yards and 5 touchdowns in 2019.
And he'll take this one down to the 36.
The ball carrier.
Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
6-yard line.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The pass intended for Paris Campbell.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
19 yards there on the catch and run. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
By the Vikings.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Pascal. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A nice gain of 21 yards.
1st and 10.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the foot. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for the Vikings, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head home next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.